hat? Where's my hat? Yeah, you can start it. Go ahead.
Howdy, everybody. Welcome to the show. Sorry for the delay. Uh, Dave had a personal
Yeah, go ahead,
call
Eric.
he had to take, so sorry about that. Um, so we're starting now, though. So it's
Yeah,
giveaway
sorry about
night.
that, guys. We started a little late. My mom called me, and when mom calls, mom's first. Mom comes first.
So as you guys can see, we have the drawing wheel up.
So as of right now, Eric, we have what did I say? We had $175 plus my 200 that I rounded up to $200. That's what we have for a giveaway right now. It's $400. If you guys want to throw something else in, I'll give you guys a few moments to throw some donations up.
Yeah,
If you guys want, you guys don't have to. But like I said, we do have two $200 giveaways that we can do as of right now.
I told them
So,
that in the comments already. So
oh, did you, bro? You know what?
yeah,
I just went right from here to there, and that to this, and
I know you had a last second call. It's fine.
welcome to the show. Oh, I'm gonna read it. Welcome all to the show tonight. It's giveaway night. Moderators plus extra giveaway prize from Shadow Ops. We're hitting 200 subs. That's right, Eric, Mr. My Man Shadow Ops, my host with the most. He has actually hit his 200 subscriber milestone, you guys. So big, huge emojis for Eric in the chat, man. That's actually a big deal. That's a big deal for someone who's got a channel that's just starting out. That 200 subs is a big deal. I remember when I hit 200 subs, that was a big deal to me.
Especially where I'm still just doing it for fun and not really promoting it.
Yeah, exactly. And it's basically just like a recreational channel. It's he's and who knows? Maybe one of these days he'll involve himself more in his channel, and it'll grow even more than what he's ever imagined. And he deserves that. Eric deserves to have subscribers, man, because he is a good dude. He does post videos. And here sooner than later, he will be putting up some flight videos. I am encouraging him left ways from Sunday to get out and fly.
Oh, trust me, I went to go today, and
we're gonna get him out to fly. Both
fields had kids running in them and soccer goal posts put up, so I couldn't. So, as soon as my tax return gets here, which will be any time, it's gonna be
high water.
AMA. I'll be getting AMA and membership because I'm tired of people that don't work always using the fields nearby. So
no. Listen, man, if I didn't have the field that I fly at, if I didn't have that luxury, definitely the AMA field would be the only other place where really I could fly any of these
I haven't
things,
wanted to because the only one I can afford that's not $400 a year, the one I can afford is an hour drive away. It's like 45 minutes to an hour away. Paul, that's because I don't really promote it, because I really started this to do it for fun, and then I've met all of you guys through everybody else's shows. So well, Wild Bill, it used to be nobody was at the park in the middle of the day because everybody was at work at school.
Hold on. I'm texting Lee Davison because I'm not quite sure what he's trying to say here. Dude, that was confidence about the flights. Why would that be confidence? If Jing wants people to do more flights, then he wants people to do more flights. That there's really nothing wrong with that, or the fact that I mentioned it. I'm trying to figure out your direction here, bro.
The issue is where I'm at, the valley is the fastest growing place in the country right now. So I went literally from never running to anybody, even at the park in the middle of the day, to there's always somebody at the park now in like the last 6 months. So well, the place that I'm gonna go wreck them is 107 a year. It's a little bit of a drive. So we got also Dave's gonna be doing the $200 giveaways, guys. I did put that in the chat as well, Dave, but it's later on. Boss 223. I live in Boise, Idaho. Wow, Bill, so much so if I can move to the country and never see a city again, I would be happy. But I have kids, so I can't do that right now. So are we ready to do the other giveaway first battle?
Yeah, I'm writing to Lee right now. He's like, I guess he's upset because I mentioned out loud that. Well, I'm not going to say it out loud again. If you want something to be confidential, you got to tell me. Hey, man, don't say it, you got to keep this on the low. What I said on the channel earlier about Jing or Dynam, maybe it wasn't even Jing. Maybe it was just Dynam wanting people to do more flights. If they're going to give out free planes, shit, why wouldn't they want people to do more flights on them? They're going to want to get the most out of that plane that they just gave over to somebody for free. I'm just trying to find out what Lee's angle is.
Okay,
he said don't say anything to anyone. Yeah, but I mean, Lee, in all fairness, you didn't say that, man. If you would have said that, then I wouldn't have said anything. But it doesn't really make any sense.
We can deal with it off show.
I know. Well,
I agree, GB. We can deal with it later. So
I just don't like upsetting my subs, man.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm the type of person, I don't want to let shit linger. I want to nip it in the butt right away. He says it's all good, honest mistake, and that's all it was. I mean, to be honest with you, I thought maybe people needed to know. To be honest with you, I mean, that was an excellent idea by Jing to get the most out of what he's given away for free. Yeah, why not ask your the people you're sponsoring to do extra flights? That's no big deal. I mean, shit, man, no big deal at all. I mean, he has every right to ask for that at the same time. So, but Lee, next time, tell me if you wanted to keep it on the down low. You gotta tell me, bro. I thought you were giving me that information as like maybe information to pass on, you know, because that's kind of the way you made it sound. But yeah, it's all good, man. Sorry, man. I'm not even gonna write back. I'm just gonna delete what I was writing to you because yeah, all good.
So for the giveaway tonight, guys, it's okay if you don't want it or not. But if your number is drawn, you need to tell us yay or nay, okay? Because I know sometimes people tell us to give it to someone else, that's fine. But if your number is drawn, you need to tell us yay or nay.
Sorry, guys. I was looking at a text. I'm actually going back in the chat right now and just checking everybody's messages out. Jermaine Dennis, what's up?
Correct, Pilot Ryan.
Go ahead, Eric. I'm just giving shout outs. You can do whatever you got to do.
Pilot Ryan just said they don't give planes to people because they're cute.
Right. So, I mean, basically what it was is Lee didn't really like.
We could deal with this off.
He didn't express to me that maybe Jing wanted to keep that on the low.
So let's just keep it on the.
But no big deal. No big deal. Well, now the cat's out of the bag. So all you guys that get Dynam planes for price sakes, man, put some work in on those things, man, because like Ryan just said, man, these aren't free planes.
Well, they're giving you them to market them. It's
marketing. Yeah, that's exactly right. You're an influencer. What better platform to be an influencer on than YouTube, man?
You're doing what actors do for like Nike and stuff, except for you're doing it for an RC plane company.
Right. So like Ryan would be like the Michael Jordan, and I would be like Burt Reynolds. Actually, you know what? No, I don't want to be Burt Reynolds. I want to be Tom Selleck.
Oh, come on. Burt Reynolds drove a sweet car in Smokey and the Bandit.
I know, but I mean, come on, man. We're talking about the best mustache in all of the show business.
You're probably right. So why don't we do the first thing? And while you're still chatting to him.
No, I'm just looking through and seeing who's all here, man, because I missed it. Just giving some shout outs. George, thanks for being here, man. EQ, Jermaine, Wild Bill, Roach Coach Hellies, Hanger 51, what's up, guys? Ruffins, Mike SSI, Paul Hatchers, C Mafia, the Penis Marshal, the Air Marshal.
Oh, you mean the guy that likes to blow holes in his eardrums?
That's right, because he farted in a sealed environment.
You know we're just teasing the Air Marshal.
He's lucky he didn't do that while he was still on a submarine. He would have fucking blown out everybody else's eardrums too.
So, are we ready to start?
So the usual suspects, Jeff in Lower Alabama, what's up, man? Tongue Hill RC, Boss 223, yeah, you guys, David Schneider. Yeah, you guys, so right now we're at two $200 giveaways. Anybody else at this time, feel free to throw in whatever you'd like. Like I said, we only do one of these giveaways once a month. Definitely appreciate all the support that we've gotten in the past from people like Pilot Ryan, George Watts, oh my God, Michael Covington. There's just so many of you guys that actually donate. Kenny actually dropped a big donation not too long ago. C Mafia has donated. There's so many of you guys that actually donate. It's impossible to keep up with it at points, but just know that it's definitely appreciated, and the giveaways wouldn't be shit without you guys. You know what I mean? We'd be doing a $200 giveaway every month if it was just me.
Yeah, Hamilton's on the wheel. We put him on the wheel last week when he was in the chat.
Who's that?
Oh, David Snyder's asking if Hamilton's on the wheel.
All right, so, you know what's funny? Is I just gave a huge shout out to George Watts and Michael Covington. And guess what? I just went to PayPal, and guess who donated? Michael Covington, $50. George Watts, $25. What you guys don't understand is Michael Covington literally donates $50 every other week, you guys. And George Watts donates $25 just about every week. So they're literally making these giveaways what they are. Between George and Michael. Oh, shit. I think
all good, Joe.
Been,
all good, Joe.
I think, hopefully that might be Pilot Ryan that just texted me. Throw in a hundo PayPal only. Ryan, is that you? The 574 number? I got a new phone, dude, and I haven't been able to put new contacts in. Is that you? It must be, because it's the same prize Ryan always gives away. All right, I'm just waiting on an answer. I'm just waiting on an answer back from whoever it was that texted me. Yep. Okay. Cool, Ryan. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. I'll log you in now that I know that's you.
Sorry, I'm not real talkative.
All right,
tonight,
so Pilot Ryan is going to put in $100 himself. He's going to do $100. And you guys know if you win the $100 from Ryan, it's PayPal only. So if you don't have PayPal, let us know so that we can respin and get somebody up there that does have PayPal.
And whoever name gets picked has to contact Ryan through Facebook or Instagram, or if they have his email him.
We just had Mike Bird. Thank you for the $10 euros, bro. Thank you so much for that, bro. I really appreciate you guys from over across the pond. I really appreciate you guys taking the time out to be here at the show, man. It really means a lot to me that you guys are up so late right now to come to the show. It's trust me, I do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, man. I love you guys being here. So, Eric, what we need to do really quick before we do any more giving away is we need to give the fucking people what they won last month. So
right?
Those are winners. Yeah, I need to take care of that now.
I need to check.
Why I was thinking I already did it, but no, nobody's requested anything from me.
I'm looking. Sorry.
No, that's fine. I know one of them was one of the boys won. One of them was
Was it Victor that won as well?
Yep, Victor Shameless was one of them.
How
And
many
then
did we do last month?
so we did the two main $200 giveaways. We did the two $200 giveaways, and then
And
I
the
actually did an
stand.
extra $100 giveaway.
And then we did the stand too. The roach coat stand, I thought.
Coach, yeah, he already took care of that though. That guy, he already got it.
So Victor was one of the 200s.
Victor was one of the $200 winners. Okay.
And let's be honest, guys. I thought I wrote it down, but apparently I didn't. So who was the other $100 winner and the other $200 winner?
It was one of the boys was the $100 winner. I can't remember who it was. Christopher. I think it was Christopher, maybe. Roy will win this week, I bet. Oh, don't get his hopes up, GB.
He's already gonna get a plane here in the next week or two from me.
Yeah, Victor. Yeah, sorry, 220. That's right, Victor. Victor's right. It's 220. But after I send it to you, they're gonna actually. I'll send 220, but you guys won't get 220. You'll get a little less than that because they're gonna tax me. My state taxes me for sending it out to you guys. So you'll get a tad under that, maybe like 212 or something like that. I can't remember.
Pilot Ryan, are you saying EQ won the 100 from you last month?
I thought it was Dave Marshall that won the 100 from Ryan. Wasn't it Dave? Ryan, wasn't it Dave Marshall that won the 100?
That was a month or two ago before that, I thought.
No, it wasn't Flaps. It was one of the Morgan boys. It was either Christopher or who's the other one?
Or Nathaniel, and the other brother won the stand from Roach Coach.
And then, so it was the other brother that won the 200. Are you talking about the winners from last month's winners? Yes, Paul. Yes, we are.
Oh,
we know that Victor Shameless. Victor Shameless was one, and I think that
Dave.
Nathaniel?
We have the answer now. So EQ won the $100 from Pilot Ryan Media last month, and it was hard to get it to EQ because all of a sudden none of the Western Unions were open near EQ.
Oh, that's right. I remember you telling me that.
Which isn't EQ's fault or Pilot Ryan's fault. That's just the way it was. So the $200 winners, well, the $220 winners from you were Victor and Nathaniel.
I won last month. No, Paul, you didn't win last month.
I think he's... Oh, that's true. It might have been a different show. I can't remember, but...
Oh, yeah, it might have been a different show. Nathaniel Morgan, he was the winner, right?
And Victor.
Nathaniel, you were last month's winner, right? We have it written down somewhere. I just don't feel like going and digging for it.
That's what I...
So Christopher Morgan won last month. Nathaniel won the stand. Christopher won the money. Did Christopher win the main prize, or did he just win the $100 that I threw in extra, George?
I can't remember it. I thought I wrote it down.
Because I did two 220 giveaways, and then I threw in a $100 giveaway because there might have been a mistake with a number. Remember? I think Christopher won the $100 that I gave away out of my pocket.
I'm double checking what other place since we have everybody here.
Okay, so yes, Nathaniel won the stand from me, the 100 from you, Dave. So he won the money too. Yes, correct, David. So Christopher won the $100, Nathaniel. I thought it was Christopher. I swear to God it was Christopher. I remember being excited for him.
Nathaniel said correct.
Okay, so, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I'll send the money to whichever one of you guys can fight each other over it.
Are they twins or are they just brothers?
100, Nathaniel Morgan is confirming. Okay, awesome. So, Nathaniel or Christopher, one of you two, send me a request for the $100 so I can send that to you. Victor Shameless, please send me a request for your money so I can get that to you, please. And then who was the other $220 winner? Did we figure that out yet?
I don't remember. I thought I wrote it down, but I didn't.
Shelby, thanks, bro. Yeah, guys, go up there and smash that like button for me, man. It really helps the YouTube algorithm, man. Spencer.
No, it's been one of those days. No. I'm getting aggravated really easy, so I'm moving my foot up and down a lot, which is also making me breathe heavier. That I can't remember.
I wrote it down. Dave, I'll win my prize from you. You're just yes. EQ. I'm sending that out. I'm sending that out before you know it, man. Like I said, I was just waiting on some loot to come through, and
so why don't we go ahead and start giving stuff away? I'll make sure to write it down this time.
All right, so 262 arrives tomorrow. Deuces Wild, are you getting the HSD 262 before me?
Or which one, we should ask.
Well, the Freewing one is a badass plane as well. So
for all around bang for your buck, that Freewing one's probably the best one you can get.
I think Paul McNeil
HSD is nice. I know you are, Spencer. It's been one of those days, so I'm grouchy.
No, last month we had Pilot Ryan was one winner. We had the Stand, that was another winner. That makes two. Then we had the $100 from me, and then the two main prizes, the two $220 prizes. That makes three. So that we only had like six, right? The 100, the main prizes, those two, that's three. Plus Pilot Ryan's 100, that's one. Plus the Stand, that's five. So we only actually had five winners. So Paul McNeil, was it Paul McNeil? A lot of people are thinking that it was Paul McNeil.
It might have actually been him.
Paul, send me a request for the money. What I'll do is I'll go back and rewatch the episode just to confirm it. And if it is you, I'll go ahead and send it out. I'll send the money out to your request. If for some reason I find out it was someone else, I'll send you a message and let you know that it was someone else.
Craig, we're waiting on the shirts to get here. They had to order because someone wanted a really big size they didn't have in the color Dave's getting. So they had to get a bunch of them in. So tease Jermaine for that.
Because Jermaine Spencer needed a blanket size T-shirt. They actually didn't have any of that size in that color, so we got backlogged or back ordered. I think they actually might be here now, though. I haven't gone over to check in a few days. So most of you guys are asking me to bring your shirts down with me to the event, and that's fine. But Paul, yes, if they're there, I'll be sending your stuff out like soon, like tomorrow. What's tomorrow? No, Saturday. I might be able to get it out tomorrow.
So.
But if not, first thing Monday.
Let's give that fiery booty away battle.
Yeah, go ahead. So Paul McNeil, Shadow Ops, Paul McNeil, which is me, 220 last month. Okay, Paul. And we'll probably end up confirming that. Like I said, I have it written down somewhere. I just don't feel like getting up and digging through the.
So. Okay, so let's give the fiery booty away. So whoever wins this, it's your choice. So 70, 80, or 90. And if you remember with Guniac's fiery booties, they're designed for end runners.
Well, C Mafia said, "Wow, that's a bit hard." What? Who said what?
I have no clue.
To go back and see.
Keep talking. I'm gonna spin.
Eric, can you give me any updates?
I told him.
Oh, that's Craig. Okay, yeah. So Craig. Yes, Craig.
So
if the shirts if they did indeed show up, Craig, then I'll try to get it sent out tomorrow. I'll try my hardest to get.
He
it sent out
does have your batteries though.
I have your batteries, bro. I've got your batteries.
Paul Hatcher.
If you want to see them, I'll go grab them.
Paul Hatcher is number 39. So I will give you my email, and you also need to get in a hold of Outrunners work for free wing Outrunners too. Okay, I did not know that, Guniac. So Paul Hatcher, you need to get a hold of Guniac about what you want, and then the price for it will be taken care of. So just get a hold of Guniac 33 at Mr. Ray down in California and pick what you want for a fiery booty.
Right.
And then
here's your batteries, dude. These are your batteries.
Oh, I gotta bring you back up. Sorry.
And you see they're still sealed. You see that? That's still sealed. So they haven't even been opened. I haven't even opened them yet.
So
I've had them for weeks, man. I knew I was trying. I laid them here next to myself last week to show you, and then I was looking around for them during the show. I couldn't see them.
So Paul Hatcher, get a hold of Guniac, and I think you're a couple weeks out on them. Is that correct, Guniac? Yeah, at guniac33@gmail.com.
But that was really awesome, Eric. That's awesome that you would give that away, man. That's super awesome, and that you're involving Guniac and his center burners in the giveaway, man. That's awful thoughtful of you. I definitely appreciate you doing that, and I'm sure Guniac Ray does too.
I wanted to give back a little bit and give Ray a little bit of advertisement. So.
What did he say? Come on, Dave? Or was he talking about Dave Marshall? I never know when somebody says Dave. I don't know if they're talking about David yourself, if there's David, if it's the other David Snyder, or.
Well, that's why we always say Dave's RC for you.
You can call me anything you want, guys. Just don't ever call me late for supper.
Or call the kettle black.
Jermaine said blanket size shirt, bro. Well,
yes.
Wait till you see what a 4X looks like, bro.
Okay, so Paul Hatcher, Guniac is caught up, I guess. So I'll get that taken care of with him tomorrow. I didn't mean any
disrespect, Jermaine. I'm just having fun with you.
I don't think he did. I think he's giving you credit back.
No disrespect at all, man. I love you to death, man. You're a good dude.
So why don't we go ahead and do Ryan's 100 now? So whoever wins this needs to get a hold of Pilot Ryan, and you have to have a PayPal. So if you don't have a PayPal, please be honest, okay, guys?
Oh, Deuces, really, man? That was very nice of you to say, man. Maybe we can put another T-shirt order in, and I can get some of you guys that haven't gotten a shirt yet, get you guys something. Me and Kyle but before I do that, we're gonna design a new shirt, because the shirts that I gave out for Christmas or during that Christmas giveaway, that was like a one-time limited thing. Nobody else will ever have that shirt again. I actually don't even have one.
See, Mafia, are you in here still?
Just like the people that have the black shirts, they're the only ones that'll ever have that black shirt.
Oh, so I'm special then?
No, you got one that's even more rare than that, bro. You got a blue one, which I only ordered 3 of.
I'm just being funny. I don't care. So, are you still in here, C Mafia?
Yeah, he's in here. C Mafia's here.
Did
he just win again?
The 100 from Pilot Ryan.
Oh my God, man.
You're like Wreckin' Roy and Michael Reitza. You need to go get a lotto ticket, C Mafia.
C Mafia actually just won the month before last, you guys. He actually won the main prize.
2 months ago, you're talking about.
Was it? That's what I said. The month before last.
Yeah.
Right? Does that make? Yeah. 2 months. Yeah.
So, C Mafia, get a hold of Pilot Ryan. And you have PayPal, correct, C Mafia?
What number did we give C Mafia?
41.
What number did he inherit?
41. 41.
Who had that number before him?
I don't remember.
Can't remember. Okay. A really unlucky mofo. That's who, Eric. Somebody who's missed out on $320 up there. What? $350, $300, whatever. However much he's won. Over $300. But you know what was cool about C Mafia, you guys? He won $250 or $200 from me that month. I can't remember exactly how much it was, either $200 or $250. But he also donated $100 of that back to the cause, you guys. And he said that I should spend it on myself or do whatever I wanted for myself. But I actually took that $100 that he sent to me, and I put it towards the next giveaway. So the money ended up going back to you guys anyways, but I thought it was really cool. He won a couple $100 and donated $100 of it back, which was sweet.
So why don't we go ahead and do your 200s battle? Because I knew you and your wife want to go out after this. So.
What is that?
That's I'm gonna say that I
Oh my God! Can I be there? I want to record it. What'd you say? You want to do the two mains?
Yeah. Go big screen now. I'm going to shuffle it some more.
And thanks, Pilot Ryan. Thank you to Michael Covington. Thank you to George Watts. Let me just go and double check to make sure nobody else is PayPal'd or and Mike Bird. Thank you so much. Oh my God, what is going on?
Scotty GRC, you just won $200 from Dave's RC.
So make sure you let. Is he here?
I don't know. That's why I'd say that. Are you here, Scotty G?
Scotty G. No, one of the Scots is Scottobot is here, not Scotty G. Scottobot that I saw here.
We'll give him just a couple, like a minute, and then move on. Because I know there's a delay.
Dave Martin Graff, thank you for the donation, $10 donation. Appreciate that, man.
I thought he was here earlier, but I haven't seen him in the chat recently.
Who?
Scotty G.
Scotty G? Yeah, it was Scottobot that I saw, Eric.
Oh, I saw the other Scotty earlier, and that's who Scotty.
You saw Scotty G?
Scotty G is Great Scott. I better double check that.
I'm gonna go back and look in the chat real quick.
I think.
Shelby, thanks for the super chat, man. I just noticed that. Thank you so much. All right, so Jeff and all right, so this is where it started.
No, Scotty G is unless you guys know something I don't know. I didn't know that Scotty G was Great Scott.
Yeah, he changed his name. He told us that a while back. Scotty G is Great Scott.
Oh, so okay.
I still consider him Scotty G, but I know that he changed his name to Great Scott.
I didn't know that. So you want us to spin again then, Great Scott?
No, man. Let him. If he won, he won, right?
No, I'm talking to him in the chat battle. Okay, so he's saying that that's not him. So I don't know. There's a Scotty G here, so we're gonna spin again.
Wait a minute. Wait. Now I'm confused.
He
no,
said
never mind.
He said it's not him.
No, Scott. No, that's not him. No, it's not. No. I was actually reading something when I was doing that. So no. Scotty G is Scotty G. Scotty G is actually someone important, and I can't put my finger on who he is. I'll think of it in a minute.
So we're spinning again. I did read the chat. I've tried to explain it to Dave.
Yeah, no. I got it now. No, I was in the middle of reading something myself. So yeah, Scotty G is actually someone that's actually quite significant. It's either in one of the big hobby, one of the big RC companies.
So Craig Bevan, guess what? You just won $200 from Dave's RC.
Oh my God, Craig, dude. Now I definitely got to get these batteries and shirts sent to you, man, because we can't have you getting behind on getting paid your prizes. Be in debt. We're in debt to Craig Bevan.
so here's the deal, you guys. Dave ordered the batteries like 3 or 4 times. They got lost in transit once. They got stolen off the porch once, and lost again.
They literally got stolen out of my mailbox the second time, you guys.
It's not, and with COVID, everything's been taken forever from the supplier. So
what I decided to do, I said, screw it. I'll just go spend the money on these smart packs. Went to the local hobby store and bought 2 smart packs for Craig Beaven. I got him 2 6S 5000, 50Cs or 30Cs or whatever they are. Whatever.
I can't remember.
30Cs. They're 30Cs. So
which is still a good pack.
Yeah, it's still a good pack. I mean, you don't want to be running them in any like twin engine, like 70 twins or 80 twins, or even maybe not even in a 90. But they do really well in prop planes and then, your 70s and 80s, single 70s and 80s. Well, Craig, congratulations, man. Now, you guys that won tonight, you guys know that money you guys will get paid at the beginning of next month's giveaway. During the giveaway, I'll get you guys taken care of, just like I'm taking care of these guys tonight. Craig, this time around, I'm sending you the money. That's just I do appreciate the fact that you wanted me to just get you batteries last time, but unfortunately that actually turned into more of a than either of us wanted to deal with, I'm sure. And definitely don't want to put us into that same situation ever again. So I will just be sending you the money PayPal next month.
Okay.
But Craig, definitely congratulations, man. Congratulations to you, man.
Craig's really cool, dude.
So was he?
He's the first 200, so we have one left.
Okay, we got one left. All right.
Guniak saying he has something else to add in.
Guniak, you are a fucking straight up awesome, solid dude, man. I love you to death, man. You've always been one of my favorite people in this community. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Thanks for pitching in. LOL, buy those shits through me online and I got you, Rye. I got you. My brain doesn't like that anymore, Ryan. I actually used to be quite clever and quite, a pretty much borderline genius.
So Guniak is giving away a battery.
Oh, okay. Right on, man.
So this, you guys, Guniak put his email up previously, but you're going to be emailing Mr. Ray Guniak.
Ray's going to give away Nate.
I'm pretty sure Nate's mom would be okay with it.
Yeah, Jeff from Lower Alabama says that Ray is definitely going to give away Nate. So hope you guys have an extra room because Nate has a lot of stuff and a lot of planes.
Well, he's also too busy. What Guniak just said, he's too busy bombing his real house with the real Cessna. Or buzzing, I should say. Yeah. Buzzing.
And make sure that whatever room you guys put him in or wherever you house him has soundproof walls.
Okay, so Guniak just sent me the details on the battery. It's a 4S50C 1500 Rhino pack. I've got several of these guys, and they're not as expensive of a battery through Hobby King, but they're great. I've got several of them that have kept on a charge, and they have, not a storage charge, and they've stayed constant. Even some of my Admirals that are brand new won't do that.
Wait, Battle, wait a minute, Battle. What did he say it was? It was a how many S?
4S 1500 millimeter.
4S 1500?
Yeah.
50C, you said?
Correct.
That's a smaller 4S pack than I think I've ever used. I don't think I've ever used. I mean, the smallest 3S pack that I've ever used is an 1800 or 1600.
There are some really small planes that use that kind of battery. I do know that a lot of your quads use that size 4S or 6S.
I was just getting ready to say, is that more like a quad battery? Yeah, that almost seems like more of like a quad battery. I mean, obviously you can use it in a plane as a 4S pack. You could use it in anything that's 4S, but...
So let's go ahead and give that battery away real quick for Mr. Guniak.
That battery would be a good candidate for one of the Arrows planes, like the Arrows Bearcat or the Arrows...
Or even the Viper.
Oh yeah, the Viper. That would be a good one, right? For the Viper, yeah, that would be a good one. I flew a 2200 3S in the Viper, and it did
Because
great.
you can't really put too big of a milliamp battery in the Viper, so.
No, that's about max. That's about as high as you want to go on that one. Is about a 2250, 2200.
Is Hal Rufner in here, you guys?
You know what? We drew his name last week, bro, and he wasn't here either. He hasn't been around in a while, man.
He's a good guy, and so is correct, the Craft King. I know Craft King's been really busy personal stuff, so there's times where you don't hear from Craft King. I'm sure that's what's going on with Hal.
Hal Rufner, I think he drives. He does some type of a delivery job where he delivers stuff, and I think he drives it might be a tractor trailer that he does or drives, because there's been on a couple of occasions where he's mentioned that he was going to be up in my neck of the woods delivering stuff.
Dana's RC, I'm trying to use more than one of those batteries, but ran into some snags today.
Oh, and Craft King, man, I truly miss Craft King, man. I miss him being here, man. Craft King, him and his daughter, they sent me a care package one time, man, and it's the package that had the little penguin in it, Gunther. Like, they literally were the first person to send me something that I used as a display on the show and everything. And I still have Gunther. It just so happened that my peace sign hand thing, that thing broke, but I still have Gunther. But it was pretty cool, man. He also sent me some some organic seeds for gardening.
Oh, dang it.
15 will not fit in the Viper.
That's not what I'm saying dang it about.
Wait a minute. A 1500 4S won't fit in it?
I just drew Joseph Youngblood's number.
You guys, let's have a moment of silence for Joseph Youngblood, man. Let's yeah. I mean, obviously, that just happened for a reason, you guys. That happened for every one of us in this chat right now to remember Joseph. That was literally, I literally believe that was intentional. That was God's work. So let's go ahead and have a moment of silence for him, man. What a good dude.
Joe, so how it works when you connect to something like YouTube, there's a log of where you connected at. So say you were the first person on your phone in the chat, but later on when you join on your computer, you're the 100th person, and that can cause a delay.
Rest in peace, Joseph.
YouTube. Plus, it's just
you
YouTube.
Lucky bastard.
So
only the good die young, man.
His and William Margarita's number will never be given to anybody. So
that's right. So every time we draw their number, that'll give us a reason here on the show to take a minute to remember those guys. And William Margarita is actually from my state. He actually lives. He was actually from just up north from where I'm at. I've been meaning to take a trip up there and visit his gravesite, but sometimes I just can't bring myself to go to places like that. Like it's kind of hard for me to go and see my buddy Jason's gravesite, who he tragically was killed by a suicide bomber in Afghanistan, passing out coloring books to little kids. Man, every time I go to his gravesite, man, it absolutely drives me batshit crazy.
There's also a reason why I don't go to funerals very often unless they're a direct family member.
I don't go to funerals. No, I don't do funerals.
So Scottabutt, yes, COVID is what I heard. So actually, more than likely for both of them. So I just redrew for Guniac. It's 106 for Chris Gillespie, but I have not seen him in here today.
Okay, so Chris Gillespie, no, that's Michael Glisk. Never mind. No, wrong person. Mike Grisk is the one that bought my purple handgun off me.
So Paul McNeil, after the show, Dave and I always just chat like state of affairs. So we'll check that after the show, okay?
Paul, I'm quite sure it was you. Like I said, I'll run back through the show and just to double check, but not that I don't think I don't trust your integrity. I do trust you. I 100% believe it was you. Me and Eric wrote everyone down. He actually just put his writing down somewhere else. He can't find it.
I might
Not to
have
mention
just
he's got
forgot to
kids.
hit save or something.
Whatever it was, yeah, no big deal though.
Paul,
we'll make sure you get it.
I'm sure you did it right. Okay, so we'll just double check to make sure we got the request after.
So Paul wants to make sure that I got his request. He said it's the first time he's ever sent a request. Let me check, Paul.
Okay, we'll check. Okay. And I'm gonna draw again because I don't think 106 is here.
Paul.
Oh yeah, Rand, light burner, passed away too.
Okay, so wait a minute. I think Paul, you requested twice. Hold on.
If you did, that's okay. It might have been an accident.
Yes.
Joe Pellegrino.
Paul, yes.
I thought I saw you not that long ago, Mr. Joe. If you are still here, you just won a battery from Guniac.
I just saw his name as I was going through the chat. Pellegrino, Joe. Yeah, there he is, right there. He was like literally like less than 20 messages ago, or 20 comments ago. Paul, yes, I did get it. I got it. So what I'll do is I'll put the amount in for $220, but what's going to happen is you guys will literally probably get about $7 or $8 less than that, and that's because Maine likes to rate people who send stuff through PayPal. Joe Pellegrino, congratulations! You have just won a battery 4S pack
from Guniac 33. So
that's right.
If you want that battery, email him at guniac33@gmail.com.
Or you can call him at 1-800 Sugar Daddy Sweet Pimp Midget Lover 2000.
Don't give him Kenny or Randy's number away.
Eric, are you still getting that Hummer, bro? Spencer, is he still getting that? He's still getting it, ain't he? Look, he's smiling. Eric never smiles. Oh man. Awesome. Dude.
I'm just glad I'm wearing a headset tonight. So my family can't hear you guys.
And a pair of shorts, right? Oh man.
GB in the state of Maine, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, GB. So unfortunately, it doesn't matter if I send it friends and family or gangsters and pimps. My state doesn't give a shit. Yeah. So we have really, really low taxes. We don't have really expensive taxes in this state, except on like property, and then on stupid little shit like this. So, and then they hit us at the gas pump.
And cigarettes.
Oh, cigarettes. So cigarettes, property, and then gas prices, and then stupid little shit like that.
I only know about the cigarettes because, trust me, anytime he has to go buy some and he realizes how expensive they are, he always tells me.
Like literally, the pack of cigarettes that I buy, these cigarettes, if they didn't have so much tax on them, if I was to buy these and they had zero tax on them, these cigarettes would cost less than $4 a pack. But because of Maine state taxes, these cigarettes are over $10 a pack.
So Guniac, Joe Pellegrino won the battery from you. So he has your email, and he's going to email you about that. So we have one more thing to give away, another $200. And I'm going to shuffle it a bunch again.
Oh, Dana, we're definitely growing some green in the front lawn. I was actually just talking to my wife about that the other day. And I was saying how I didn't want them to get, like, too big. You know what I mean? I wanted to put my limit out there, but at the same time, I don't want them to be overly big. Like, I put that little one out there, that stunted one out there last summer. Didn't think it would amount to nothing, and it turned into be like a almost 6 foot plant. So imagine if I was to take a healthy plant and put it in the ground out there. I mean, now you're looking not at a 6 foot plant, but at a 7.5 to 9 foot plant. So
Dana, he can get some sand for you too, because I know you like sand.
I literally live 20 minutes from a nice white sandy beach.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do this $200. So
So what does a pack of cigarettes cost in Maine? Okay, so unfortunately, if you want to smoke a cigarette that doesn't have additives in it and you want to try to be at least somewhat pro-healthy and just smoke tobacco, you're going to pay well over $10 a pack.
Has
Marlboros
anybody
are about, I think my wife pays like $7 or $8 a pack.
has anybody seen LJ Hobby in here tonight?
Come on, dang it. Wild Bill's being impatient. We need to get this going.
Are you here, Mr. Sarge, aka LJ Hobby Life?
Oh, this would be twice. This would be 2 times that he was not here and he's won the main prize.
Amongst other things, Reckham. Amongst other things.
Wild Bill's like, hurry up, man. I got to get down to the, what do they call that place? What do they call it?
Well, he's close to the border.
No. What are those bars that, only certain people can go to? What do they call them?
I don't know.
Shit, man.
He's not here. I'm moving on. Sorry, guys. Sorry, LJ.
What do they call those places, Hannah, here?
It's a low number, I can tell you that. No, I guess I was wrong. Jackson's not in here either.
Just call 104.
108. And Jackson's not in here.
Oh, Wild Bill. Okay, never mind. Wild Bill was not. He said no. I was He said no, not me. He said I was commenting on your plants. Yeah, man. Literally, I had a straggler that I thought was just gonna die last year, and just for shits and giggles, I stuck it in my front lawn in a nice big hole with some nice fresh Pro Mix and some other fertilizers that I use.
You want me to answer Paul's question, or you want me to?
I mean, yeah, you can answer it. Yeah, that's fine. That's a great question, Paul, and Eric will enlighten you. I actually do that, but for the most part, I usually give them to Eric or like Reckham Royce or someone like that.
Most of the time, me, because you're trying to give back to me for helping you run the show, but Reckham really wanted
that's my main reason for giving them to Eric, is because it's kind of like my way of compensating him for kind of running things behind. He does put you guys may not think it, but to run that OBS, it's kind of confusing. It's a pain in the ass, and sometimes there's nights where he probably doesn't want to do this shit, and he doesn't want to be there, and he'd like to take the night off, but he doesn't. He's a soldier, and he fights through for me. So I send him these planes as kind of like my way of paying him back. Not to mention, it's also under
another review for Big O
that he'll actually fly them too. That's the other thing. He actually does have to go fly them. But Paul, if there's something that I get down the road sometime, and you're like, whoa, hey man, maybe Eric wouldn't mind. I mean, he let Reckham Royce take the PT-17, so I mean, Eric's not a greedy person. You know what I mean? In Eric, he's always been pretty nice about everything like that. So if there's something that I get down the road and you have an eye for it, just let me know.
Or even me.
Or just ask Eric. Yeah.
Reckham was going gaga over that PT-17, so I couldn't say no. Otherwise, I would have heard it from Reckham and Dave's grandma.
Humic and fulvic acid, yes. So yeah, you're right. Especially when they're flowering, Wild Bill. Your cannabis plants absolutely love their pH to be very acidic. Well, not very acidic, but on the acidic side while they're flowering. I don't know why.
Is Noons in here tonight, you guys? I don't think I saw him either.
I haven't seen Noons either. But yes, Wild Bill, you're 100% right, man. And when they're vegging, when they're just actually growing before they start producing flowers or fruit or flower, whatever you want to say, they actually like their water to be a little bit more on the alkaline side.
I don't think he's here. I'm drying again.
What is those fucking bars called? The DFW or G something up? I don't know. I can't remember now.
I don't know either. So
every fucking town has one. It's where all the old fucking vets get together and hang out and drink.
Is Matthew R in here?
Scottabot, thanks, man. Yeah, there are a lot of really cool dudes in this community, man. Like this is probably one of the best RC communities that is out there right now. Like I mean, I honestly don't know of a bigger, more solid, more collective, more tight knit community out there. Not just in the RC community, but in general. This is a really, really tight knit crew.
VFW.
VFW.
Matthew
Thank you.
R.
Who's that?
I have not seen.
So that's Roach Coach, Barry Campbell, Shelby Seelbach, Smitty, Dave Snyder, Great Scott, and Hangar 51. And Hangar 51, you had to be different. Put yours in all lowercase, huh? You just had to do it.
That's just Kenny's flair.
That's
Kenny's
just I know. That's just trying to fuck with me, aren't you, Kenny? Look, you just made me say the F word. Damn it.
He does.
And then Boss 2-3, he decided that he was just going to use one capital letter. You guys are really
get this battle.
Really. What's up?
And George pointed this out to us all week ago because it went by us. But guess whose property actually used to be a miniature horse ranch?
Hangar 51's.
Yep. So it's Craft
Before
King.
It was a horse ranch, I actually used to own the property, and I used to enslave midget strippers.
You took the backflow for Kenny.
I did.
And he got jealous.
Hey, everything was documented. I paid my taxes.
The person I just drew was the Craft King, and he's not here. So I deleted and moved on.
Bob Turner, Dave, where in Maine are you from? I'm actually in a, well, not so small town now. The town's actually grown significantly over the years, but it used to be a small town called Windham. And it's about 20 minutes, 21 minutes, 22 minutes outside of in-town Portland, Maine.
So, Dave, is John Hill one of the guys over in England?
He is. No, John Hill's not in England. No, John Hill is down in Georgia or one of those places.
I thought John Hill was overseas.
You know, I did for the longest time too until he corrected me and said, no, dude, he said he's from Alabama or Georgia or one of those places or North Carolina. I can't remember.
So are you in here, John Hill?
Oh, but he's one of the ones that doesn't have to be here, bro. Did you really pull his number?
Yeah, I pulled John Hill's number.
So John Hill, Skip Built RC, and then the guys from overseas don't have to be here.
Or
it's been that way since
there's
day
a
one.
few exceptions. When someone has my first contact and tells me they can't make it to the show, I'll make a one-time exception. But that's people that have my direct phone number that can do that.
But here's the thing. You know what? I honestly believe that if John Hill were here right now, he would say re-roll it. He would say respin it. I just know that guy. I've known him for a while.
I have too, but I just can't remember where he's from.
I asked him. Made a comment one time about him being from overseas, and he was like, "No, I'm not from overseas." Man, I wish I knew what video that was on.
But I'll tell you what, we'll spin it again, and if it wasn't what he wanted, his wishes, we'll figure something out.
Shelby Silva. An English Hill, Poppycock, I say.
Guniac will do. I'll message you if you need you, but more than likely I'll end up messaging you about that stuff tomorrow. So
I'll let John Hill know that his number was drawn and that he won, and I'll ask him what he wants me to do. If he wants me to send him money, I'll send him money. But go ahead and do it again. That's fine.
Okay, well, I already did. I read your mind.
Hey, Plains, what's up, man? Good to see you. Hey, better late than never, bro. That's what I say, man. I'm just glad that you're here.
Tim Tuant, I have not seen here tonight. That's who Tim
Yes, Just Cause from RC. That's where John Hill is from, North Carolina. That's right, yes. Yes, that is where he is from.
So I haven't seen any Tim Tuant tonight. Have you guys?
No. Tim has not been in here. Well, I always say that, and then I go back and I end up. I don't think Tim's been in here though. Wow, man, a lot of these names that you're calling off tonight, man, they haven't seen some of these guys in forever. I wish they'd come back. Where'd they go? Where are my friends? You know, bro, come on, Shelby. You know how weird yeah, I got you, bro. You know.
Shelby, he could have done almost any job in the Army just like me, and guess what he picks to be? An engineer or a truck driver.
I wanted to play with explosives. Not play. That's a horrible way of saying what I wanted to do. I scored a 91 on my ASVAB. When I asked them, when they said that I could literally do anything that I wanted in the Army, I honestly, I was so shocked, and basically I said the only thing I've ever wanted to do was learn how to make, deploy, disarm, booby trap explosives. I wanted to learn how to take absolutely nothing and turn it into something that could blow up. I wanted to know anything and everything about it. I wanted to learn about each and every type of mine there was. I wanted to learn how to disarm them and dig them up and anything and everything that there was. So the combat engineer,
which is also another type of bullet catcher. So just so you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, basically, it's kind of like the infantry, except that.
Oh, I see what you're saying, Paul. Every now and again, Bobby will do that. I'm not sure he's done it for Dave's show yet, but I know on someone's show in the past he has.
What's that, Eric?
He was asking, have you ever had BitGo Bobby help throw something in the show? And he has.
Oh yeah, Bobby gave away what? He gave away a stand.
And then previously he gave a plane away into an Alta show.
Yeah, that's right.
It's
he gave a plane away on our show too. He gave away a Trojan, I think, or something like that.
It's something where he would have, if he was here tonight, he would have said something or not.
Oh yeah, if he was here, he would definitely be giving something away. But it's not all the time that Bobby gets to grace us with his presence. Like Pilot Ryan and the rest of those guys, man, they're busy. I'm actually surprised Pilot Ryan's in here tonight, man. These are busy guys, and for them to take time out of their busy, and I know that they're busy schedule.
Guess who won?
Out, bro. That means everything, bro.
I put it on the big screen for him to see, but guess who won the last $200 battle? I cannot think of a better person. First name Ken
Sprouse.
Yep.
He just won not too long ago too, didn't he?
I don't remember. Who was the other $200 for what the life me? I can't remember now. I'm tired.
Wait, Boss 223. Yeah, drive through there all the time. Where do you drive through all the time?
Battle. Who was the other $200 we gave away? Who was the other $200 that we gave away?
What do you mean the other two? Which one?
Because we just gave the last one away to Ken Sprouse. Who was the other one?
Well, John Hill was right before that, and then oh man,
who was it that got the first $200, you guys? Or did I get confused because I did the battery for Guniac?
It's my fucking thumb. Joe Pellegrino won the battery, and then right after Joe won, it was.
We kept drawing and drawing, so maybe we have one more 200 to give away. I can't remember.
Oh, we did 3. No, it's Oh man, who was it?
Do you guys remember? This is what you get when my brain is shot.
Oh, was it not what's his face? The guy that I have to give the batteries to? Yeah, it's Craig Bevan.
Oh, that's right. You're right.
So Craig Bevan, we drew John Hill, and we drew who was it? The last one, Ken Sprouse. All right, so do not forget those 3 names.
I'm writing it down right now. That's why I'm asking.
So basically, no, I don't mean like I'm not like being like directive or ordered.
No, I know you're not. I'm just telling you. I'm writing it down right now.
I just want to make sure that I talk to John Hill to see what he wants, because if he wants to take the prize, then that's an extra thing that's gonna come out of my pocket, unfortunately. But yes, guys, I've said it from day one since we've been doing these giveaways that there's literally, a handful of people that don't have to be here and they can still win. One of them, Skip Built, because he has an awful time dealing with back pain and shit like that. And sometimes he just can't, get to the computer to watch these things or manage to sit there. He deals with a lot of pain sometimes, you guys. And then John Hill, just because he's, I think he works nights or something. Like,
he's gone a lot. I know that.
Yeah, he's just not around a lot. So literally, he gets up early in the morning to watch my shows. Any video that I put up, he literally watches it. He's usually the first person to comment on it. And he's one that doesn't have to be here. And then the guys, what's up, man? No, I'm good, pal.
Shelby, I just did. That's why I was double checking before I wrote it down.
So what's his name? Nicholas, Jeff Nichols, those guys over there overseas, Mike Bird.
That crazy dude that films for Yoda down in Australia, Mickey B.
Yeah, him as well. Yeah, Mickey B, those guys. Any of those guys, it's really kind of asking a lot for them to be here at this time for them. Like Mike Bird, he actually left a super chat and was here. So that, it's late there, or early, like either late or early in the morning there, like 2-3 in the morning. So for them to be here, even just to show up and drop a super chat, that's awesome. So those guys don't have to be here.
So we should do our spill, because I know you want to go out.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm ready to get up out of here.
We've been over an hour.
Hey, can you get BD Tennessee? Let's get him a wrench real quick.
I thought I had. Let me just double check something real quick, because I thought I gave him a number.
BD Tennessee?
Yeah, I thought last week I gave him a number.
It might have been.
Or it might have been I knew I needed to give him one.
Yeah, it might have been. Yeah, maybe we. Who was that we gave one to last week? He didn't show up. He didn't show up tonight though.
No, that new person, we said we wouldn't give him a number till next month.
Yeah, and we said we'd moderate him now, but give him a number later. So BD Tennessee, add him as a moderator.
I thought
BD
he already
Tennessee,
was.
If you're here next month for our next month's giveaway, and you watch,
he is a moderator. I don't know why it's not showing up.
Why is it not showing up?
YouTube being stupid. YouTube.
Because I clicked on his name and it said add as moderator. Now it's saying remove as moderator. No, I have. Yeah, now. Oh, that's because I just added him, Eric. That's why. You probably checked right after I added him. Yeah, so we'll give you a number if you show up to next month's giveaway. Watch some of our videos this month. We have a couple of maiden flights that we got going on. All 3 of these planes behind me, you guys, are all maiden flights that we are doing. We just got the Focke-Wulf squared away. Just got the Dynam Hawker Hunter squared away this morning. As you guys can see here, I'm going to show these guys real quick. Little RC stuff for the fellas, right? Because this is a fucking RC channel, right? I mean, that's what we do here, right?
Well, while you're doing that, don't forget to watch Dad's RC Hangar tomorrow morning. I'm a guest on his show.
Oh, that's right. Eric is going to be right. Eric's going to be a guest on Dad's RC. Yeah, you guys make sure you guys get over there and watch that, or at least watch the replay and leave a comment for your homeboy, man. Show some support for your boy Eric. All right, guys. So this is what we got. We got the Dynam Hawker Hunter. All right, so no lead weight. That lead weight, I pretty much took that lead weight and I chucked it, and I don't know.
You
where
went with a really big battery, though.
Yeah, the cat was playing ball hockey with it earlier, so I got rid of it because I don't even want to think about it. So
now your cat's gonna get high off of lead.
I got a 4,000 pack up here in the front. It fits in there so tight but so perfect that it's literally like not going anywhere. The strap comes across. I do have it strapped in there. We got the AR-630 receiver back there. It took me a little while to figure it out and get it working right, but we did finally get it to work right. I just had to go back, reset back to factory settings, and then redid the whole thing all over again, and now it's working. But yeah, let me fire this thing up for you guys real quick. It is absolutely ridiculous, and you guys, the CG.
Thanks, Robert and Shelby, for doing that.
What's that?
They're asking why people haven't hit the.
So check this out, you guys. Look at this
like
stuff right
button.
here. When I did this with the 3300, the tail was gonna fall. Look at that. That's without putting the canopy on, you guys. Now look at that.
BD Tennessee, yes.
That is with the 4000 pack, and it's slightly nosed down.
He took the weight out because he wanted to use a bigger battery because that's what he has. And with the 4000, it balances out about right.
Eric, I went out and specifically bought 2 4000 packs just for this plane. To be honest,
that's right, because you didn't have any.
Didn't have any, and I bought 50C, 4S, 6S, 40, 6S, 4000, 60 or 50Cs.
Mike Bird, it's nighttime for you. The show, it's like 10 a.m. for me.
Oh, Mike Bird, yeah, he's one of the dudes from over yonder.
So it's gonna be evening for you, Mike Bird. I don't know the conversion. Sorry.
Oh man, this thing is ridiculous, you guys. And everything, I got everything to fit in here, nice and snuggly wuggly, so that the canopy goes down nice and snug.
Just aim the camera back down, because now we can't see what you're doing.
Oh, okay, all right. So, you guys, I was thinking about putting my receiver up here at the front, and then carving the canopy. But then as I started looking around, I realized that the 4000 pack, if you push it all the way forward, it's only going to go back so far. What I was able to do is I was able to push that AR-630 all the way back into like this crevice. See, the way this canopy or this cockpit is shaped, it actually goes from being a square on this side, and it kind of goes off to like this little rounded off spot back here as it goes into the fuselage. So what I did is I wedged it in there as far back as I could, and then I glued it down. And that battery fits in there like perfect. Where's my canopy? Yeah, there it is.
Demon Cat ate it.
The Demon Cat took off with the piece of lead, so hopefully he didn't eat it.
He likes to eat the foam and the still Dave's carbon fiber.
Well, if he poops out 2 quarters and a nickel, then we have something to worry about.
I'm not sure he would poop anything out with the lead.
Well, yeah, maybe not. He might just die, right? Check on Dad's RC. Yeah, check on Dad's RC, guys, tomorrow. But anyways, yeah, guys.
Jeff in Lower Alabama just put the link in for people. Sorry, guys, my brain's a little shot tonight.
But yeah, guys, we got everything set up on this. It's ready to go. We got our high rates, low rates.
Low rate.
So I went.
High rate. Low rate.
I pretty much left the ailerons touchy. I like ailerons to be
BD Tennessee, I will tell you right now, the zoom is late and the crazy comes out because people aren't in YouTube. So it can be fun, guys, but just be aware of that in the zoom where
That's
people
right.
don't have to be kosher. The crazy comes out. It depends on how nose heavy. If it's extremely nose heavy, yes, David Martin Graff. If it's just slightly nose heavy, which is why a lot of people like their jets.
So I'm just a tad beyond the recommended CG point, and the 4000 packs are putting the plane at what I would like as a CG. I like my planes. When I CG my plane, I like that nose to be pointed down ever so slightly. And as long as that's doing that, I know that that's the attitude I'm going to have in the air. Now, if I take off with this plane and for whatever screwed up reason, it still seems to have a saggy butt like the Petron-Kick brothers did, then I don't know what.
They were using a smaller battery, and I think that was part of the issue.
They were. I think they were using a 3300 or a 3200. Guys.
Which is what it says to use.
That's what it recommends.
So they were
But you guys
trying
know
to.
me.
He was trying to follow the instructions. So.
But you guys know me. If I watch a flight video and I notice that the tail's dragging and slagging, it's not necessarily majorly tail heavy. Doesn't mean that the plane's gonna crash because it's so tail heavy.
It just won't fly right.
It's just kind of weird to see a plane doing this, and you're trying to give it down trim, and it's still the butt's sagging no matter what you do for the down trim. I like my planes to have that nose down attitude. When I let off the sticks, I want them to have an ever so slightly downward attitude. I don't want my plane going up when I let off the sticks. I don't want it necessarily going perfectly even when I let off the sticks. I like a steady decline in the stick. And I don't know why I like it that way. It's just the way I've always flown, and it's comfortable for me. I would rather have to pull out of something than have to give it down elevator and push out of something. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I got a 4,000 pack in here. And here's the deal, guys. If I can put a 4,000 or a 5,000 4S in the Dynam Meteor version 3, and the thing took off and flew just fine and flew great with that heavy pack in it, then I have no doubt in my mind that this 4,000 is going to be. It's not going to be too much for this plane. This plane should handle it.
Very
even
correct.
better.
The plane wants to just do this number, and so it changes where your lift is, and it makes it really hard to fly.
So I watched Bobby fly his, and his had that saggy butt kind of attitude. For whatever reason, when Ryan flew his looked to be a little bit more evened out than when Bobby flew his. I don't know if Ryan was using a heavier pack or whatnot, but Ryan's actually looked a little bit more even than Bobby's flight did. The Petrokick brothers, that thing looked like the tail was – it looked like a dog when he's running across the floor, scraping his butt on the floor. That's kind of what it reminded me of. When you see the dog out of the corner of your eye and he's going across the floor.
Racing stripes.
Yeah, he's putting racing stripes on the floor. But yeah, that's kind of what this plane was reminding me of as the Petrokick brothers were flying it. And you could tell he didn't care for it too much. So to eliminate that problem, I would rather go way too nose heavy than be tail heavy at all, period. So this 4,000, I bet you guys, this thing's going to fly awesome. You guys watch. Mark my words. You guys, this thing is going to fly great with a 4,000. And maybe you guys will, appreciate the 4,000 after I do it this way. And you guys will probably try a 4,000 yourself.
Shelby, yes. But the problem with the UBX was they're small anyways. And so there's a lot less room for you to put the battery.
Oh yeah, let me show you this. This Venom real quick, you guys. Just if you guys are gonna put a Spectrum receiver in it,
good luck.
Just how perfect this Venom is for that receiver. It's crazy.
Correct, Shelby.
Shelby has a.
Ryan just said they took the lead out.
They what?
They took the lead out on theirs when they flew it.
Yeah, man. There's no way that lead is gonna even touch this at 4,000 being in there. But yeah, you guys check this out, man. This Venom was. Oh yeah, I forgot I plugged in the lights. So yeah, the Venom apparently has cockpit lights. I had no idea that it had green cockpit lights.
But that's that plane that was made originally by the same company that made the 90 millimeter Yak that they discontinued.
So here it is, guys. This is the battery bay for the Venom, and look where I was able to stuff that receiver. You guys, it fits in there perfect.
Right where the leads come through.
Yeah, it's so perfect. It's like it probably is not supposed to have anything there, but it fit there so perfectly. I didn't even have to glue it down. It's wedged in there so tightly that I didn't even have to glue it.
Is the ESC in the stream of air on that, or does the air go through right there? I don't have one, so that's why I'm asking.
So the way this one works, and I actually had to go in there and pull the tape out again. I actually had it taped, but the air comes through the intake, and then it goes.
So the ESC.
It actually goes past the ESC.
You can see the wood plate holding it, but you can't see the ESC.
Yeah, so and I took that wooden plate out that was covering those wires because it was like it almost looked like it was going to fall off at any time and get sucked into the fan. So I just took it off of there. And made
Pilot
sure
Ryan and Hangar 51, correct. You guys get to see me with brain fry tonight. Sorry.
And then, for you guys that didn't see the video, you guys, for whatever reason, the P-51 and the Focke-Wulf both have this, what is that, the AR-637TA or whatever?
That's the newer receiver.
So it has a spot where you can put a satellite in. Kind of like the same receiver thing that I did for the F-100 Super Saber. And I figure if it's got a spot for a freaking satellite, why not? Why not have a satellite in there? So I went out and bought a satellite from the hobby store, and I hooked it up to the receiver and
don't take those black Don't take those black things off the wires on that or the P-51, FYI.
Don't take what off?
The round black part on the wire and then the square black part on the wires. You know what those are?
What is it?
They're to stop electromagnetical interference, so you don't get signal issues.
Oh, really?
Because with 6S, especially because your voltage is a lot higher, you can get excessive noise from the electrical current. And so on that P-51 and that Focke-Wulf, they have that. I can't remember what the metal is called, but it helps keep the electromagnetic.
Are you talking about the coating around the antenna?
No. Put it back up to the screen.
Okay.
If you look on the wires, see there's the round
these
one?
Black things.
Yes.
The surge protectors. Isn't that what they are, Eric? Isn't that, well, especially the one on the power cable, isn't that a surge protector?
It's not a surge protector. They're a filter for so you don't get excessive noise from the high voltage.
Oh, okay. Huh. That's weird. No, I won't. I mean, if they're on there, I'm not. I don't make a habit of taking things off that are on a model if it comes that way. I did find it. I was a little curious about what it was because the P-51 doesn't have that.
Airvex, you're correct. It's ferrite. They're ferrite, and what it does is it absorbs the excessive noise that's generated from the flow of the high flow of electricity with 6S.
Well, yeah, guys, we're actually going to have a decent week of weather here, man. We've literally just had probably the windiest days that I've seen here in a while, man. I mean, you could hear it whistling through the windows. Today wasn't so bad. I don't believe yesterday was all that bad either. But we are going to make it a point to go get these planes flown. Another reason why I procrastinated is because my little brother Brandon actually helped me put the Venom together, and he wants to be there for the maiden flight. I could have gone and done my hat.
You put that together with him the day before you went and got stuck.
Yeah, we were actually supposed to go fly it that day, but it actually started snowing on us. Unfortunately, with this Venom, if you look at the bottom, if you start flying this thing, the landing gear are kind of stubby and short, and these vents on the bottom right here, they would have sucked that powdery snow up like nobody's business. So we decided to hold off on that one, and we flew the extra 300. And I was kind of skeptical about flying the Focke-Wulf until I put that satellite in there. I wasn't completely worried about it, but I figured it can't hurt, right? It can't hurt. But yeah, we got 3 planes that we desperately need to get out and fly, you guys. And I really owe that to you guys to get out and get these planes done. You guys definitely deserve more flight videos, and I definitely could use the practice and the experience. So Lee Davison, if you're watching still, you know, I didn't mean anything by that. I was just
correct. Skip
maybe
built.
I just wasn't under the impression that we were trying to keep that on the DL. So I apologize for that. I'm a humble guy and feel bad, but at the same time, Eric's laughing. I wonder why Eric's laughing.
Dave
Spencer,
Humble. Dave Humble.
I try to be humble. You know, I do. I really try to be humble. And if I've done something wrong to somebody, or
I know you are.
I'm
teasing you.
If I feel like I've wronged somebody, there is a level of guilt that I automatically start feeling.
I know. It was me teasing you is what I was doing.
Oh, I know, Eric, man. It's water under the bridge with you, dude. I know when you're messing with me. But yeah, guys. So Lee, my bad, dude. I didn't catch that part. Oh man.
Now that's
yeah,
water under the bridge.
So next time, dude, you go, hey man, don't tell anybody, but this is what's gonna start happening. You got to kind of like say it like that, because the way you told me, it almost made me feel like you wanted me to put that information out there, like deliberately. But at the same time, he's got every right to ask for that in return. So,
we have two statements. Sorry, we have two statements. Paul McNeil, yes, a lot of your dynos are really light, so they have very low wing loading. And Dana, as a matter of fact on that, even though I haven't been able to fly, none of my planes are in boxes, so we should be laughing at you and Jeff's custom RC.
Yeah, you got. I'm sitting here kicking myself in the ass and getting upset because I'm not giving you guys flight videos. Jeff's custom RC can't even give you a fucking unbox.
Because he reboxes it as soon as he does it. But I guess Dana's got like 40 or 50 of them in boxes still.
You know what? My wife, as soon as she sees everything comes out of that box, she is looking for a way to get that thing
gone
as near to the trash as she possibly can, which is cool. But I do hold on to some of the boxes because, like I said, I'm tired of getting stuck in positions where I need to send some type of plane off and I can't because I don't have a box to send it off.
Skip, I don't know if he still has your phone number because his phone broke. That's part of it.
Hey, Skip Bill, I'm sorry if you have tried calling me. I don't recognize your number. If you could text me and let me know that it's you, bro. My old phone shit the bed and I lost all my contacts, bro. Literally, I know you've probably tried calling me and I've ignored it because I didn't recognize the number.
Feel free to tease him for not recognizing his brother from another mother's phone number.
And I've seen that number pop up so many times. I should know it by heart by now, but yeah. So yeah, I apologize if you've tried to call me, Skip. It almost makes sense that you have tried to call me because you never go this long without calling your buddy. So yeah, I apologize for that. Make sure you text me and just let me know it's you so I can log you back in. I actually just found out Ryan's number just a minute ago too. So
you know you had it previously.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I mean, when I say I lost all my contacts, I lost the contacts. But guys, the screen went completely black, and there's no getting it back. So
any of you that has Dave's phone number and you're trying to get a hold of him, he's getting 50 to 100 robocalls a day. So if you need to get a hold of him, just be persistent.
Not so persistent that you start coming up as potential spam though, because they will. After a certain amount of calls within, a certain amount of time, they'll actually start considering you guys a spam caller. Just text me and let me know it's you. That way I can log you guys in. I got Dennis. I've got Michael Roshka that I just did. Lee Davison that I've just recently done. Ryan that I'm about ready to do here shortly. Yeah, just let me know that it's you. And yeah, Skip, man, you know damn good and well I would never not answer your phone call if I knew it was you.
So why don't we?
Yeah, I'm ready to go, man.
Any questions, you guys? Shelby, I've done that every time, but the last 2 times the photos broke, Google decided to say, "Not this time."
And I will actually send $20 to the first person that can tell me what this shirt comes from. First person to put it in the chat, I'll send them $20
right
PayPal.
now.
Oh, of course not, Skip. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, dude. You're not coming up as Skip, my brother, anymore.
So don't forget all the shows this week,
and
guys.
And don't Google it, you homos. Don't Google it.
Congrats to all the winners. Don't forget all the different shows like Pilot Ryan. Is there a Zoom tonight, you guys?
Shelby Seelbach, I'll send you $20, man. Oh, Dave Martin Graff, man, that was a good guess, dude. That was a good guess. Wild Bill, I should send you the 20 just because you said Rick Roll. Nice, dude. So I guess Barry Campbell's actually going to get it because Shelby Seelbach, he spelt Morty wrong. I'm just kidding. I don't know which one of you guys spelled it right or wrong. Yeah, Shelby's right. Yep.
Air Marshal, are you still in here, or Jermaine? Is there going to be a Zoom?
Sea Mafia, I should send it to you, man, for even knowing that season. I think it's season 3, episode 3, or maybe episode 4. It's Pickle Rick, man. I turned myself into a pickle, Morty. What's so special about that? What do you mean? I turned myself into a fucking pickle, Morty. Did you turn yourself into a pickle so you could get out of going to counseling? No.
Maybe.
Why would I do that? I would never turn myself into a pickle to get out of going to a counselor with you. The hardest working liver in the multi. Yeah, dude.
So everybody, make sure you have a good weekend.
Yes.
Any questions?
Tomorrow night, Pilot's Lounge, 9 p.m. Eastern Time with your boy Pilot Ryan, man. Make sure you guys are there tomorrow.
Any questions before we call us tonight, you guys?
Make sure you guys also join us on Sunday. We got Ruffins doing a show, Mr. Randy Ruffins, and then Bitco Hobby does their show. If somebody's trying to call me right now, just give me a minute. I'll get back to you.
So, as Dave always says, fly free or die, you guys.
That's right. And you guys know all the rest of the shows during the week. We say them at the end of every show. Make sure you guys give you guys the support, man. Especially to some of these young and upcoming channels that are trying to do, like Jeff from Lower Alabama, Hamilton's Hangar. Who else is doing one? David, yourself, right?
Yep, he's on Sundays.
You know, these guys, I mean, give them your support, man. I actually just started watching some of Jeff from Lower Alabama stuff, man. And it was actually quite entertaining. So, give it a shot. You may like what you see, man. Make sure you guys go over there and drop a like and a sub to my man Shadow Ops. He just hit 200 subs. Let's keep him moving up the ladder. Keep him moving up towards his goal of whatever subs he wants to reach, man. But yeah, definitely show your support to all the upcoming YouTube channels, man. We'll see you guys here next Friday. Total Line. It's usual time, 9 p.m. Eastern time. We might start a little early. Who knows?
Hey, Kenny. Sorry to interrupt, Battle. Kenny,
no, you're good, Eric.
Would you just go live briefly after this so people have the ability to see what the Zoom link is? You won't have to do it for very long, just long enough so people can see the Zoom link.
Also, guys,
pop in another eardrum.
If any of you guys want to be on the show next week, any of you guys that are a small YouTube channel that are just starting out and you want to try to get your channel some attention or promote it out there a little bit, make sure you get a hold of Shadow Ops or myself, and that way we can talk to you about how to get you set up on Skype. If you guys are interested and you, like I said, you want to promote your channel through my show, by all means, let me or Eric know. We'll get you on the show. We've been doing that lately, putting random people on the show that have YouTube channels that they want to start getting going. Just let me know. Let me or Eric know if you want to be on the show as a guest.
Did we have someone recently and it didn't work out? It wasn't Roach Coach. Was there someone before that we were going to have and it didn't work out?
BD Tennessee, yes, you definitely do, man. I've seen you in the comment sections quite a bit on a lot of our channels. He wants me to get John Nunes on. Wow, Bill, that's a great idea, man. Let's get Nunes on.
You get a hold of him.
It's done.
Just give him my contact.
Let's get Noons on. That would be awesome.
So, any last questions or comments, y'all?
Happy Easter to everyone. Yes, Shelby, happy Easter to you. It's almost Eric's birthday. Yes, it is almost Eric's birthday. You guys should see.
Which reminds Dave to do something.
You guys should see what I'm getting for Eric. He'll have it. He'll probably be unboxing it shortly.
You already asked me what I wanted.
Thanks for stopping by. David Martin Graff, all you guys that donated tonight, Michael Covington, George Watts, as usual. You guys are awesome, man. Thank you so much. He flies jets. John Noons. Who's John Noons?
So Spencer will love that. Spencer's a jet enthusiast.
I know I've seen that name before in the chats and stuff like that. And
Noons Airborne RC, I think, or something like that.
Okay, all right. All right, guys, yeah, it is Eric's birthday coming up here real soon, so happy birthday to you, Eric, if we don't see you before then. You guys, listen, man, I'm Dave, this is Dave's RC, guys. Fly for your die. Listen, guys, every month we do a giveaway. For those of you guys that weren't entered into the giveaway this month, come back next month. Leave some comments on some of the videos that we do this month. That way I know you're being active with the channel, and we'll get you into the giveaway next month. If you don't have anything, Eric, you got anything, buddy?
Nope.
How's that Hummer coming along?
Oh, funny.
Well, Spencer wanted to know. That's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the show. Congratulations to all the winners. For those of you guys that sent me requests, pay attention here. Within the next 20 minutes, you guys will see it pop into you guys' account. I'm Dave, Dave's RC. Shadow Ops, my host with the most, man. Make sure you guys go over there and give him some love. We're out of here, guys. Peace.
Okay, so it's ended. I mean,